Formula One teams are entering a period of intense public exposure as preparations for the 2026 season move from factories to global presentation stages. Launch events have become increasingly important commercially, with organizations seeking to control the narrative around their new projects, while sponsors, broadcasters, and fans look for the first tangible signs of what the next era will look like. That growing focus on presentation has also sharpened attention on the framework that governs how cars are visually presented. While much of the discussion around new seasons centers on performance, there is a parallel process behind the scenes. Teams must ensure that what appears on track complies with a detailed set of requirements before a car can even be entered for a race weekend. Several teams have already revealed their color schemes, and others are expected to follow in the coming days and weeks.
However, the appearance of every Formula One car is regulated by the FIA sporting framework. The general provisions set out that both cars from the same team must, at any event within a championship, be essentially the same livery, a condition designed to preserve team identity and avoid confusion for officials, broadcasters, and fans. The regulations also restrict changes during the season. According to the rulebook, any material change to the livery during a championship may only be made with the approval of the FIA and the commercial rights holder. Despite the rise of special one-off designs in recent years, including at events such as Miami and Las Vegas, teams are still required to seek formal authorization before altering the look of their cars. Advertising content is subject to further controls.
The FIA states that any sponsorship of a political or religious nature, or that is prejudicial to the FIA's interests, is strictly prohibited. Teams are also responsible for ensuring that all partners displayed on the car comply with applicable local laws. One recent example saw Sauber required to replace the branding of its main betting sponsor with that of a related streaming service in countries where gambling promotion is restricted. There are also mandatory markings. Every car must carry an FIA logo, either white or blue, at least 75 millimeters high, placed on the top of the nose or on both sides of it and visible from the side. The manufacturer's name or emblem must appear on the front of the nose with a minimum size requirement, and each driver's name must be clearly legible on the external bodywork. Visual differentiation between a team's two cars is also regulated. One onboard camera housing must remain black, while the other must be predominantly fluorescent yellow. In addition, the livery must not extend beyond the bodywork and must be substantially the same on both sides of the car. At the end of 2025, the Formula One Commission discussed concerns that extensive use of exposed carbon fiber was making cars increasingly difficult to distinguish. Following that meeting on November 14, 2025, the FIA confirmed that at least 55% of the visible surface area, viewed from the side and above, must be covered by paint or decals, rather than bare carbon. The governing body said the objective was to increase visual distinction between cars. Although this requirement does not appear explicitly in the published regulations, the FIA confirmed to motorsport.com that it sits under Article A2.3.3 and has been communicated to teams through a technical directive. What's your take on this situation? Share your opinion below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Formula One updates.